full of naivete on the great American ride. The months and years slide past, each more quickly than the last. Pretty soon you look around and you'll see 100 years ain't what it used to be. Oh, got it!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Johnny Heidt. Oh, yeah.
Did the guitar face.
Ibuprofen's under buy again in my online shopping cart. Every week I learn of something else I should be doing for my heart. If I use the wrong pillow, I might have trouble getting out of bed. My hair grows in my ears and nose now more than on my head. As a kid, to me, ancient history was something like World War I. But I arrived close to that time than this year as I sing this song. And I'm starting to find I can wrap my mind around life is brief and dear. I can hardly believe my baby girl's turned 26 this year. Oh, little while it seems you got time to choose your dreams. Pretty soon you look around and you'll see everybody. 100 years ain't what it used to be. Before you know it, you're 63, making plans for Medicare A and B. You look around yourself and you see 100 years ain't what it used to be.
Josh Arnold.
Go, Joe.
Josh Arnold, investment consultant, brings you Garage Logic Podcast, number 1,827, August 10th already. Is it the 10th?
Yes.
2026. 1947, man, they had a hot summer. The record high was 101 degrees on this day, 1947. 46 degrees at some point during the day on this day in 1904. Call Josh Arnold at 952-925-5608 for a free 48-minute consultation.
Hail the flashlight king.
And now, from the mayor's office above the boathouse on the east shore of Spoon Lake, it's Garage Logic with Chris Reavers manning Technology Corner, Kenny Olson from the Krabby Coffee Shop, John Heidt in the newsroom, and of course, the rookie. Here is your flashlight king, fireworks commissioner, and the keeper of common sense, your mayor, Joe Souchere.
Stacy, the GL geologist, I'm sure John has this in his news. Very large earthquake in Colombia, 7.4. And Stacy believes there will be considerable damage. That's a big earthquake, even if you have building codes. So that's a rough one. 7.4 is a big one.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen some of the video already.
I saw the video of the operating room in Japan where it was a major earthquake during the middle of an operation. And
It'd
they
be
had
tough
to
if you were the patient.
take cover. Everything worked out all right, but things were flying all over the room. It was spooky.
We, meaning the Twin Cities, experienced what was called a scooter takeover. I think it was Saturday night, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And the news covered this extensively on TV last night. And boy, there were about 500 people on scooters. Well, okay. But then they tried to get on the freeway.
Yeah.
And they did. That's where I drew the line.
Okay, you would have done what at that point? Where do you draw? What do you mean draw
I
the
would
line?
have tried to make a move and get away from the whole scene as soon as possible.
That's a sense that a person has to hone over many years, and I commend you, where you're all having the time of your life, and then it occurs to you, we might end up ending a life or might end up getting maced, and I'm just going to back away.
I'm leaving.
And ease out the door.
What about potholes? Or I mean, if you're on a road, those are small wheels.
But generally,
you can program a golf cart to stop without you wanting it to prevent it from going into a protected area where there's new plantings or something.
Yeah. Been there many times on the golf course. Yes.
Can't you program a scooter to not go on the freeway? I would. That's what I would do. If I owned the lime company, to avoid the 72,000 lawsuits that await them, I would program those scooters so they can't go on a freeway.
In theory, it sounds good, but I bet the technical...
No, I think it's called geocaching.
caching.
Whatever.
I thought that was hiding stuff so other people could find it out in the woods.
I don't
where
know
you
what
take
it
pictures
is.
of them.
They're gonna,
I have
but
a
you
question
can't. You can't do this. You can't take. All that tells me is that young people are idiots.
Okay. Okay. Out on a sequoia-like limb there. aren't you?
Yeah.
We are going to fight then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you
have a
telling
different
me-
opinion?
No, are you telling me if you were sitting at home and you heard about this, a friend called and said, hey, get on your scooter, and let's just say it was your motorized scooter, because they were running little mini bikes and go-karts and everything, bicycles, everything imaginable, and said, get down here. We're having the time of our lives. We're riding around downtown Minneapolis or wherever the hell they were. You wouldn't go?
No, you completely misheard me.
You're talking about the freeway.
I just drew the line at the freeway. I don't give a damn if you want to go downtown Minneapolis on Saturday night at midnight and drive a scooter around.
Oh, I would so be there for that.
I don't care. But if you go on the freeway, you're a complete moron.
Yeah.
Well,
I
there's
don't know
no,
what
there's
I would
no,
do.
there's no, yeah. It's
No, there is.
they're morons.
Kenny's
you
kind
get
of hemming and hawing, isn't he?
You get swept up in the moment. It's like a spur of the moment wet T-shirt contest.
And then you're going to get hit by a drunk driver, and you'll be the size of about a 50-cent piece. So,
There is that.
yeah.
So somebody might end up sacrificing themselves for the good of the crowd.
I'm thinking if I had a
It
dime
makes
for
great video.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun.
I know what
didn't
Kenny's
it?
saying. If you're young, it sounds fun because you
No.
think you're indestructible.
No, 60. How old am I? I'm over 60. I know that.
Yeah.
I would totally do that at my.
It's an unnecessary risk at your age.
Yeah, I don't take
Okay.
enough risks anymore. I would absolutely do it.
All right. Okay, Kenny.
A guy named Johan Vargas is the guy who I guess he posted videos to the various socials and said, "Come on down here. We're going to take off on our scooters." And I think he was shocked at the number of people who showed up. He didn't expect that many. He was thinking
He
maybe
got,
200.
He got lumberjacked, didn't he?
There might be
Yeah, right.
the estimate goes all the way up to 1,000. And I would not doubt that.
No,
I
that
saw
was a
the
lot
video of it, and it was complete scooter madness.
Did you scooter madness? I
madness.
like that. Did you read any of the commentary on socials? Oh, it's fun, including some
In
friends of
favor?
ours.
In favor or not in favor?
Vic, our listener, GL or Vic, was outraged by this on Twitter. I thought that was hysterical.
Well, if you limited yourself to downtown Minneapolis at 11 o'clock at night on a Saturday, you're not really disturbing anything.
No, you're just adding to the fun.
You're just screwing around.
Yeah.
If you limit yourself to, what time is it? 9:30 a.m. downtown St. Paul, you're not going to hit anybody, nor are you going to see anybody in the morning.
Matthew, could you do it noon on Saturday?
Well, noon Saturday or Sunday. I drove through.
You could do it at noon today.
Well, that's right, yes.
Okay, that's a good question. A good comment, Joe. What if we held our own GL scooter takeover? How many GLers would show up?
3.
It'd be Gabe and 2 of his buddies. I know none of us.
We're not gonna call.
Be like
for
one of
it.
our remotes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ouch. Whoops.
oh, yikes.
The founder, the promoter, said, Saturday night a lot of people like to go out and club and party. But why not ride scooters in the city with all your friends? It's free, besides paying for the scooter. All ages. There was a 50-year-old lady. He saw a 50-year-old lady. That's not that old,
Yeah.
pal. You know.
Don't worry.
50 is the new
he'll,
30?
He'll
I don't know.
realize that someday.
Yeah. Well, he's only 20. So.
Yeah, well.
There you have it. I guess we survived it. Of all the things that have plagued us in the Twin Cities, I don't think a scooter madness is not really going to rank really high on the list,
madness.
is it?
Right next to reefer madness.
Is this just an introductory drug, though? Is this going to lead to scooter violence?
What? Okay, now
Like
I got
a
to
city
get
takeover?
Now I got to get serious. Reflected in this is the utter disinterest young people have with motoring, because this was just chaos.
This plays into
It
your
was fun.
theory.
It was
plays
fun.
into your theory about cars and motoring.
I'm sure they had fun. It would be fun because they probably weren't even endangered by any car traffic in downtown Minneapolis. All right. But they're zipping around. They have no clue what they're doing. They have the failed academy has so thoroughly disabused them of the internal combustion engine that they think this, hey, a scooter.
pretty wimpy in the grand scheme of things. It's pretty wimpy, isn't
Yeah.
it? We got a scooter party. Oh, okay. Look out.
Wait a minute. Are you saying they should have been in GTOs
Yes.
and Camaros? And
Exactly.
Chevelles? Okay. All right. I don't disagree.
Okay,
Showing your age.
It was very routine 60 years ago. What year would that have been? 66.
19s. Yeah.
Yeah, 66.
Cars, good, neat cars, routinely circled through downtown on Saturday nights.
Cruising.
Cruised through routinely in St. Paul and Minneapolis.
According to my dad, it was Lake Street Bridge, over to University, down to the Capitol, back again all the way over to Lake Calhoun.
Okay, that's true. There was also cruising a big circle in downtown St. Paul.
Okay, help me out with that because I wasn't around.
No, you weren't.
Was it harmless? Was it to look at the cars to
It was
show off
all
girls?
about the cars.
It wasn't about.
It wasn't It wasn't. Yeah, in the scooter thing was all about the scooters. There was no ideology at stake. It was innocent fun. Blah blah blah. The car thing, that was all. I told you the high school parking lot 60 years ago were car shows. So this was just the high school parking lot taken to downtown on a Saturday night.
It was basically American graffiti.
Yes, it was
Yeah,
American
exactly.
graffiti every weekend. Exactly what that was.
I don't know, how festive and fun.
Well, which
Porkies.
to corroborate that, there came the idea for American graffiti from just seeing that in L.A. and wherever. So that was very common. That's not done anymore. It's completely gone from the American cultural landscape. I'm sure there are some holdouts. There's probably a few towns left.
Maybe North St. Paul, do they still do that?
Yeah, but they're static shows. These were moving. They weren't even a show. It was just they loved their cars. They loved to drive them. They were all really neat.
Look, here's my current conditions.
Probably
That's what
spent all day on a Saturday cleaning it, waxing it, getting it ready, and now we're going to go downtown and just drive around. Nobody shot anybody. Nobody caused problems. It was just the car. It was all about the cars.
Well, not all about the cars because it was a good way to find out where the party was that night too.
Oh,
so you
right.
drive
Oh, yeah.
around, you
Yeah.
drive around.
It was a
and
big social event.
it was a
yeah,
social
huge,
event.
just huge.
But
Stop
it wa-
off at a liquor store, pick up a comb, Three Musketeers, and a bottle of Old Harper.
Yeah, kind of.
So
Thanks,
where
Toad.
are we? So here, this is very interesting. Now we are getting deep. I didn't want to. I feel I owe it to you.
Thank you,
Well,
sir.
thank you, Joe.
Well, okay. What's happened to us? We've gone from the celebration of really neat cars to morons on rented scooters. They don't
It's-
care about the scooter. They don't care what it looks like. They're
That's-
just, but they
Wait.
wanted togetherness.
Yeah, is it their American graffiti? Is
Yes.
it their social?
Yeah. Yes.
It can't be because they, like you just said, they don't own the scooter. They're not taking pride in the scooter.
No, but
just-
there were Matthew. It wasn't just rentals.
Just wasn't just limes.
My point is, 60 years ago, it was a celebration of your vested interest. You know, you worked for that car. You had a part-time job at the grocery store or whatever. You had to have that car. That was a big deal. Kids today do not have to have that car. They just don't have any interest whatsoever.
What's
You-
replaced it?
It's
Scooters.
so funny that you mentioned washing it because I always made sure I was doing whatever I had to do on a Saturday by 3 p.m. so I could devote at least 2 hours to whatever I was driving to get it ready
Had to
for
get
Saturday
it ready.
night.
Had to get it ready.
It had to be perfect.
Had to get it ready.
Scrubbing the white walls or the white letter tires,
And I'll bet you
polishing the rims.
90% of the kids in this scooter madness Saturday night, they just abandoned the scooter wherever they happened to be closest to where
Those
they wanted to be
rentals.
and just
Like-
walked away.
Like in the lake.
And the scooters, the company has built that into their planning, haven't they? They have a means to locate the scooters.
Yeah.
So these kids dump them. They don't give a bleep
Right.
about them. They dump them on the side of the road, and then some poor sap has to come around in a box truck at 3 a.m. and
Charge 'em
load
up.
them all up and take them back to the factory and charge them up again.
That sounds like a job Kenny would have when he was 20.
But that guy in the box truck, he's saving up for a car. He's working. So that was so. I don't think Garage Logic has much negative to say about the scooter madness, do we?
No.
It's just what we do today.
Yeah.
What the kids of today do is they get on a piece of ass scooter that they don't own, don't care about, have no intention of being proud of it, but it's their means to socialize. So there they do it.
Got it.
Case closed.
Case closed. Now let's turn to the Farmer's Almanac.
Oh, a little forecast, huh?
That's right.
Give me a better forecast than frozen concentrate.
It's
orange
nebulous.
juice. Nebulous. I don't even know what that means. That means star-like.
No.
It means out in the clouds with the nebulae.
The Farmer's Almanac released its 2026 winter weather forecast.
Ooh.
Now, I had a little trouble determining what region we are. Are we the
Freddie Glass.
north? Are we the north?
Freddie Glass.
That's what I'd go with.
We're not the northeast.
Nope.
To my way of thinking, we're not the northwest.
No.
I've never even thought we were the upper Midwest. I'm going to go with north.
Yeah, I'd go with north.
Temperatures may average near normal across much of the west, northern plains, upper Midwest, and Great Lakes.
In the Farmer's Almanac, Minnesota is generally grouped into the North Central Northern Plains zone, often labeled as Zone 5.
Those average temperatures do not signal that winter will be mild. Fast-moving clippers, sudden cold snaps, and brief snowy periods are likely. Areas farther north, the plains, Midwest, and Great Lakes, that's us, could see sudden snow squalls, blustery winds, and bursts of bitter cold. I could have written this without having any.
We could have.
How generic is that?
This is pretty
Yes.
When you
weird.
use words like could see,
Yeah.
Or
that
nebula.
makes me think it's very unclear. It's kind of muddy, murky.
Yep. You
What's
might
the-
even
there's a
say.
word-
You might even say nebulous.
Yeah, I wouldn't because I don't know what it means.
The article, what? No. The middle of the country could see rapidly changing road and field conditions from swings between thawing and freezing. Well, this is a bunch of BS because
every year.
you could have said you could write this for every single year.
Right.
It's like when the meteorologists say Thursday there could be a chance of rain. Well, there always can be a chance of
Always a
rain.
chance.
Well, so I did.
Is this
I
chat-
brought it. I brought it to the show. I shouldn't
guy-
have. It's meaningless.
The guy that writes that, what department does he work at the Almanac?
He was calling it in on a Friday afternoon.
He works in the corn pone.
This is Chat PTI.
Well,
or
that
whatever.
department would be nebulous. I guess we have to get that word in a certain number of times.
2 more.
No, 3 more.
Oh, damn.
You only held up 3. Let's see what they say, Matt, for the Northeast.
All right, the Northeast. Let's find out what region.
I have it here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Probably the same. Just
I have it.
Plug in your own.
I have it here.
Yeah, get to the nebulae.
Oh, wait, does that count?
No.
Okay.
The Almanac predicts the Northeast could face the most complicated patterns this winter. Well, that introduces the idea that you're going to actually tell me something. Areas on the coast could see more rain or mixed precipitation, while more inland communities may see heavy snow. Well, B as in B, you didn't tell me anything.
Yeah. You need to be more direct with me. I don't understand that murky nonsense.
I think they're being very unclear, vague, or lacking a definite form.
Nebulous.
Without oh, he said it.
Yeah, it's nebulous.
Okay.
I
I wasn't going to go there, but you go ahead. Yeah.
Should we have a word of the day on GL?
Remember
Every
when
day?
you used to give me for traffic reports in the afternoon? You'd give me the most $20. I'd have to look the word up, and you would demand that I use that word in a traffic report.
I do remember that. Vaguely.
Discombobulated, just nonsense like that. Yeah.
There have been occasions, Joe, where Kenny will tell me before the show he's going to get a reference in a couple times,
Yeah.
say a music title by a band,
Yeah.
and he'll continue to do 3 or 4 music titles by that band and just get them right by everybody. And he and I sit and chuckle.
One time I got 10 ELO references in during the course of a podcast.
And that amuses you, apparently.
Yeah, I thought it was
Greatly.
fun.
I'm sorry. That's why I would never make it in the real world.
I'm being told by someone check out West Side and East Side. They gather with their cars and will even race. Happens late night. This daughter of mine sees it regularly.
That could be a Hispanic cultural thing.
And
Low
distinct from
riders and all kinds of neat stuff.
maybe whipping fishtails in the...
Yeah, that could be on Cesar Chavez Boulevard. Oh, we don't name
Can
it
you
that
say
anymore,
that?
do
I
we?
don't think you
I think
can
it's
say
got
that.
a new name.
It's got a new name.
It's getting one anyway.
Rick M. Boulevard.
Yeah. Say summer would be the time to get your garage door done. Don't wait till winter and then they got to be out there in the cold and then your house gets cold because the garage door is open while they're fixing it. If you need a new door, get the Precision Door. Models for every budget. The designer comes out, you pick a door, you're done. Increase the value of your home, save energy, provide better security. If you like your current door, but you want to make sure it gets through the upcoming very nebulous winter forecast by the Farmer's Almanac, get a tune-up special, a $79 safe and sound package with a 25-point safety inspection, performance adjustments, lubrication and conditioning. You can book online at Precision Door MN, one word, precisiondoormn.com, or call Precision Door at 612-263-6985 to schedule your free on-site new door estimate, or book a safe and sound package with precisiondoormn.com.
Joe Souchere Show.
What?
Yeah, the volume was down a little bit. We're all right. Here's Kenny.
Deep creep to the rescue. 3 squeaky hinges, 2 rusted bolts, and a stiff padlock.
There's no such thing as a padlock.
What is a padlock?
I don't know.
The last thing wasn't actually true. I just like going such fishing. But yeah, another weekend in the books with Seafoam Deep Creep. It's so commonplace around Old Jackass Ranch that I barely remember all the things it gets used on every day. Bugs Be Gone, also keeping that nearby in case of a bug attack or a bird poop bombardment. Bugs Be Gone, it works on all things organic, safe on all surfaces, including the surface of the earth. Buy the concentrate jug if you can find it, and then run it straight for extra power. Of all the Seafoam products, Bugs Be Gone is one of the funnest. It's kind of like a spectator sport. You get to watch the bugs slide down the windshield. And then my failing memory, I can't remember the last time I administered Seafoam motor treatment to my hat trick of trucks. So I use the civil defense sirens at 1:05 p.m. the first Wednesday of every month. That's my reminder to give all 3 a stiff dose of the motor treatment. 3 Seafoam products solve thousands of issues on a daily basis. Look for them wherever fine automotive chemicals are sold.
It's hard for me to believe the State Fair in Minnesota has developed such a unique life of its own, this safe sanctuary from the day's troubles. And it still works, and people still look forward to it. And now we have a development where two specific gangs of ruffians are prohibited from entering the fairgrounds during the fair. The gangs are the Muddy
Yeah.
and the Ville.
There we go. The Ville scare me.
They're both Somalian gangs, which I did not know. But how are they going to be? How is it going to be determined if you're a gang member in the Muddy or the Ville?
This is precedent setting, is it not?
It really is.
Well, aside from profiling every Somali teen that comes in,
Which would be untoward.
yes, I think they probably have a pretty good idea what Somali Jim looks like, and he's one of the Muddies.
Fletch was really onto something, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Fletch has offered himself up for the Minnesota State Fair, too, for a short discussion.
I'll get him then.
Okay.
But
It'll be the second time he's been on a podcast.
Here's the deal. The gangs apparently have not been shy in posting information that suggests they want to have their ultimate match there. I don't want to say shootout because God hope it doesn't come to that, but they want their ultimate confrontation there. The Mud and the Ville. And so they've inexcusably chosen the fairgrounds, which is absurd of them to do that, but bold. And, the Fletch and the rest of them, John Choi, they said, we're not going to tolerate that possibility. And the law is structured in such a way that they can ban groups suspected of that kind of trouble from the fair. Because, Aunt Bertha and the two grandkids, they're going to the fair. They don't want to be there and witness this confrontation between the Mud and the Ville.
I wonder if the Muds have already purchased their tickets from Cub.
I don't know where the Muds would get their tickets.
Okay.
And it's an injunctive relief. It's for the entirety of the fair. And these characters cannot enter the fairgrounds, which I applaud mightily. I don't see a dangerous precedent here.
Maybe you have to fill out a questionnaire.
Yeah.
They hand you a little pamphlet. Are you a Mud? Are you a V? Are you a
Ville, Ville.
Yeah. Which one are you? Are you neither? Come on in.
And do you want to be the member of a gang called the Mud?
No, it sounds really.
I'll go
bad.
Ville.
Because I don't even know what a Ville is.
We go through gates on a daily basis out there, and we see what's happening there. How are they going to prevent this? How are they going to keep them out?
Well, I trust that they will keep them out. I think that some extra precautions will be taken because this is not tolerable. This is our great Minnesota get-together.
But
you don't have these rowdies come in there and disturb the state fair.
You know what the reaction and pushback is going to be. Matthew already brought it up. It's profiling. They'll say racism.
And what's going to happen at the gate when that state trooper is called over and said, I think we got a Mud here, those guys or that guy is going to make a big stink, and who knows how it's going to transpire or grow.
Unless we've got, for a change, Ramsey County deputies all very familiar with the members of the two gangs working the gates.
That's my guess.
And
That's
maybe
my
they
guess, too.
shut down and most of the gates and only keep a few open.
There are criminal gangs that constitute a public nuisance. They have been involved in multiple violent incidents, and the authorities, probably much to the disappointment of the DSA, are drawing the line. You ain't coming in here, you screwballs. If you're going to have your confrontation, go find a cornfield somewhere. Get the hell out of here.
The fair's pretty smart. Maybe they'll invest in some Midwest fence and have a Somali gang gate. You come right here through the Somali gang gate, and then they'll just scoop them all up and send them on their
if
way.
you're going to go down that road, what about an area where you could watch the fight?
Oh,
That'd be something I might, give me the
burnout
giraffe lot in
pit.
the back.
Maybe it's a grandstand act.
It's like the burnout pit at a car show.
Yeah.
I would watch that if I'm safe enough away.
I got to get going. The Mud and the Ville are going on at 7.
7. Yeah, we got
I
it.
gotta
Could
get
they
there.
have it in the Lee and whoever Warner Coliseum?
Lee
Yes.
and Rose, Warner
Lee
Coliseum.
and Rose.
Yep.
This injunction, though, will be in place if it runs through from 8 a.m. opening day until the close of Labor Day.
Apparently what they filed lists 10 specific individuals who are heavily linked
Yep.
to recent violence between the two gangs. So they must be, I would think, immediately identifiable by somebody there, right?
Well,
at the gates.
so you're cutting off the head of the snake. If you
Correct.
get the big players in the mud and the Ville, then that'll probably mean that the lesser members of the gang won't have the leadership they need to run the gate.
I'm seeing the Groucho glasses.
Yeah.
What do you mean I'm Somali? I'm just Ed from North Dakota. I'm coming to see the cows. Oh, maybe they're very,
But isn't it sad that the fair has been sullied to the point where I'm not ripping the authorities. They got to do what they got to do. But they've reached the point where they have to take this step.
Well, the last several years.
The state bleeping fair.
Right. The last several years, there have been, what?
It's a state fair.
Illegal
You don't
activity.
you don't have a gang at the state
That's
fair.
It's supposed to be an untouchable.
That's-
the great Minnesota we get together. We gather.
You get
Come.
cool get together.
Yes, that's Minneapolis.
What's the land between North and South Korea? DMZ.
The demilitarized zone.
Demilitarized zone. The
Yeah,
fair
yeah.
is a DMZ.
Yeah.
There's no hanky pank at the fair.
No.
There's no rough stuff at the fair. Come on, this is terrible that the mud and the Ville would have even thought this up.
John told us there are 10 total, 5 from each gang. One of them, four from the Ville. One of them's name is David. The rest of them.
Yeah, right.
The rest
Good one.
of them.
Good one, guys.
Did
The
he
rest
get
of them
in?
are not David.
How did he get in?
His nickname is G Dave. They all have AKAs.
They're like the military. They're good
What are the
recruiters.
first names of some of the others?
I am not going to go down that road.
Abdullah, stuff like that.
I just, I like
Okay,
my
how
quiet
about
life.
Any
okay? Go
Matthews?
down the road of their nicknames.
Any Matthews?
I'm not even going to do that. I like my quiet life in the country.
Oh, I wonder what a Somali gang nickname would be. You know how Babyface,
well,
the
look it up.
mobsters?
Look it up.
Okay,
You'll see.
I will.
Chief.
I just think that's terrible. You're walking around with your cotton candy, and all of a sudden, boom! There's the gang. Hey, that guy's with the Ville.
That's Paul Hormuth Horn over there.
I don't like that. I don't want any gang activity at the fair.
That's Pete the Pirate.
You got me, but now I got you.
What it says to the pirates.
Is that from Dodgeball?
Yeah.
The pirate?
But I says to the pirates, you got me, but now I got you.
I got you.
Yeah. Well, I hope it's all peaceful.
Well, I hope nothing happens during our Garage Logic broadcast, when we broadcast each Friday from 1 to 2 at
Jesus.
the Channel 5 building.
Why would you have to bring that up in conjunction with this story? You
gosh.
jackass.
Come on
oh,
around.
my God.
We just had SummerSlam. Why not go to U.S. Bank Stadium and gut it out?
Say, they're limiting us to an hour because of what? On the KSTP television stage?
Yeah.
Hour's not enough.
It is.
It is? Okay.
I think we could get it done in 40.
I think TV is going to press us to be it done about 35 minutes is what.
No, we get an hour, and it'll be fun. The 2 Fridays of the state fair. And I hope a Friday isn't the day the mud and the Ville sneak in.
Yeah.
What's fun about us being at the Channel 5 building is all those people working out there. They're all befuddled by who the hell
Why
are
are
these
these
people?
people
I've
there?
seen him in the. I saw him in the cafeteria once. I know he works here, but what does he do?
What though?
Who's the
And then
gal
the
that runs that? She's very efficient. She's very good.
That is Kate. What is her last name? Kate. She's very efficient. She's very good.
For the last few years that we've been doing it from that stage, every year one of the security guys, as I approach the stage, they step in front of me
Right.
and try to get
Right.
me off the stage.
Right.
And I have to have somebody vouch for me.
Okay, this year you guys don't admit that you know him.
Kate
Yeah,
Bendel.
please.
Yeah.
Kate, please.
Kate Bendel is the gal.
We've not seen him, sir. Thank you for catching him. He could be with the mud or the Ville.
Yeah, we're
I'll
not
be
sure.
back in the other building with Ginny drinking beers.
Yeah,
You guys know who retired, right? So he'll be there both days.
I don't.
our postal service worker. He's retired now.
I look
so
forward to seeing him.
He'll be there both days.
He's got some extra time on his hands?
Yep.
More so than normal when he worked?
He travels quite a bit. Maybe he won't be there both days.
He'll be there.
I hope he doesn't bring
He's
that.
gonna be there.
Doesn't he have an AKA? The experience?
Yes.
The
Experience.
I hope he doesn't bring the urn.
I got a wonderful call from EcoFund. My scooter is being returned today.
Oh, wow.
For a
Already.
fee. They hustle around town and pick up scooters and deliver them, and mine needed service, and it's coming back to me. And I missed it. There were errands that I ran in the last week where I missed my scooter, and now it's back. And I'm talking about EcoFun Motorsports in Forest Lake / Columbus. It's the most fun store you'll ever be in. Highway 97 immediately west of the interstate up Forest Lake Way. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump off the interstate. Electric bikes on scale, the scooters that turn every urban errand into an adventure. Wonderful motorcycles. I hope that Aprilia motorcycle demo day went well. But I'm talking Moto Guzzi, Yamaha, Aprilia, Kawasaki, just great stuff. Scooters on sale starting at $14.99. The youth recreational equipment with gas engines. I mean, the Kawasaki mules side by sides, Yamaha Wave Runners, and Kawasaki jet skis. Buy one now, you're leaving there with the free trailer.
I just found something.
It's just amazing. Yes.
At EcoFun,
Yeah.
stand-up electric scooters.
Well, you can join the next scooter madness if you have one of
They're
those.
very affordable.
Except it'll be yours, and you'll like it, and you'll take care of it, and you won't leave it on the side of the street when you leave.
This would be fun.
Yeah, they got everything. It's the greatest toy store in the United States. Also, there's an EcoFun store in Burnsville on the service road of life near County Road 42. And the world's most tempting, delightful website, EcoFunMotorsports.com.
Here's a man who spends hours in hardware stores, sifting through the nuts and bolts of life. Joe Souchere.
Here's John Heidt.
Thank you, Joe. This news is brought to you by North American Banking Company. Tomorrow, August 11th, is Minnesota's primary. Important races for both parties. Republicans deciding who will run against Amy Klobuchar for the governor's spot in Minnesota. Latest polls show President Trump endorsed Mike Lindell with a slight lead over Lisa Demuth and a larger lead over the person the party endorsed, Kendall Qualls. Michelle Tafoya has a comfortable lead in the polls for the U.S. Senate race in the Republican primary. On the Democratic side, voters will be choosing from 6 candidates. The frontrunners, of course, Angie Craig and Peggy Flanagan. Polls showing that one is extremely close. Polls open at 7 in the morning tomorrow, and as long as you're there before 8 o'clock, you can vote. They close at 8 o'clock.
It's a very small sample, but I talked to some people in St. Paul who are gratefully not taking Flanagan seriously at all, realizing that she's part of the fraud machinery and should not be seen near the state capitol or the nation's capital.
On the Republican side, is it a small ray of hope that Demuth is at about 56% and Royce White is at about 13% as far as polling right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Authorities say a suspect was wounded this morning in a shooting involving St. Paul police. It happened outside Regents Hospital. According to the St. Paul Police Department, a 911 caller reported a domestic assault on the 400 block of Temperance Street around 9:15. When officers got there, the caller said the suspect was armed and had left the scene. The suspect later turned up outside Regents Hospital on the 200 block of East 12th Street. Police said they had an encounter. The suspect and police had escalated to gunfire, leaving the suspect injured. According to the police, the suspect treated at Regents Hospital. No officers were hurt. The St. Paul Police Department says it has asked the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension to investigate the use of force incident. What we were talking about earlier, police said they monitored as hundreds of scooter riders traveled in a large group through downtown and southeast Minneapolis Saturday night. Well, Minneapolis police said the group was at times, quote, reckless and disruptive to traffic. No arrests were made, no citations issued. State Patrol said that at 10:40, state troopers responded to a report of non-motorists on southbound I-35W at 4th Street in Minneapolis. Witnesses said there were around 300 Lime scooters, although that number's been estimated anywhere from 200 to 1,000 going onto the highway. Similar to police, State Patrol said that state troopers took no contact or enforcement action. Lime scooters and other non-motorized devices are prohibited on freeways, according to the State Patrol. The State Patrol said it also encourages discussions with the city and scooter companies to implement a geofencing plan that disables the machine if it leaves a designated area.
Oh, geofencing. I thought it was geocaching.
Caching. Yes. Thank you.
Caching.
MPD echoed that sentiment, saying that if something similar happens again, they will work to regulate where and how the scooters can be operated.
It's madness. Scooter madness.
You can do their spots.
You know what'll ruin it? Organization. That'll just lumberjack the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Lots of controversy about flock cameras, and now Isanti County has opted to discontinue the use of flock license plate readers, with the county sheriff citing budgetary reasons. On Friday, Isanti County Sheriff Wayne Cyberlick issued an update on the county's use of flock automated license plate readers, which they began at a no-cost trial in April. The cameras were installed at major entry points, including Highway 65, Highway 95, Highway 47, County Road 9 near the Chisago County line, and County Road 8 near the Sherburne County line. The use of the flock cameras raised privacy and civil rights concerns from residents, according to the update. The sheriff's announcement read during the trial. Our office heard numerous concerns from members of the public. Those concerns included potential constitutional privacy violations, the possibility of third-party access to data collected by flock, and broader concerns about government overreach through the collection and retention of license plate information. The decision to discontinue the cameras is due to budgetary reasons, the sheriff wrote, with the cameras priced at about $3,000 apiece. However, Cyberlick did not rule out the use of flock cameras in the future. A federal jury has found a Wayzata man who wrote a manifesto in which he threatened to kill a judge guilty on all counts. 73-year-old Robert Philip Ivers, found guilty on 2 counts of mailing threatening communications and 1 count of threatening murder to a United States district judge following a 4-day trial. Among those targeted by the threats was a federal judge who presided over Ivers' 2018 criminal trial, in which he was found guilty of threatening to murder another federal judge and a witness during the same trial. I was arrested in 2025, accused of writing and printing multiple copies of the manifesto called How to Kill a Federal Judge.
Jeez.
The manifesto, according to charging documents, the manifesto was almost 300 pages in length, filled with threats against multiple people and their children, as well as numerous ominous drawings with threatening statements. A copy of the manifesto was mailed to a Minneapolis law firm, and another mailed to the University of St. Thomas.
So he didn't have a base crime like he went in the first time for stealing a motorcycle and decided he hated judges. His only crime is he's always just hated judges.
Yeah, started out with him.
Yeah. He didn't have a starter crime.
Starter crime.
He just went right to the top.
Like under $250.
Right.
Across the state border, as Hudson faces longer firefighter response times and growing number of calls for service, the voters there will be tasked with a big question on the ballot this November: raise taxes or add full-time firefighters. City Council has approved the referendum, which, if passed, would raise the tax levy by over 9% to cover ongoing fire department costs and help hire 9 full-time fire staff members.
Where's this, John? I'm sorry.
Hudson, Wisconsin.
Hudson, okay.
In the spring, Hudson Fire Chief Drew Spielman said calls for service have grown over 60% in the last decade. Response times now average more than 16 minutes. If this would pass, the tax levy increase would be 9.537%. That's about $38 per $100,000 of assessed value for city residents.
Yeah, they always give you that. It's only $38.
It's only $38.
And I told you, add that up for 10 years, 20 years.
Well, plus it's per $100,000, and most houses now are worth what?
So we're already $200,000's already up to 76.
Attaboy.
See?
Attaboy.
Thank you.
Actually, it's 74.
Well,
And what's 74 times 10?
I can't do that math.
740.
I can't.
That's a million.
I
That's
can't
a million,
move to
right?
zero.
Is that $1 million house, Kenny? Times 10?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, good.
I'm still thinking about manifestos.
Right.
We just did a lot of math.
Plus, I don't know anybody with $1 million home.
We're going to get notes on this one from listeners.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The original proposal was for 12 full-time positions, but after reviewing the funding, Spielman said they settled on 9 to reduce the tax increase.
John, 38 and 38 is 76. You said 74.
Did I say 38? Because I'm sorry, I thought it was 37.
No,
It's 37, 34. So,
or whatever.
Thank you. Appreciate you coming to my rescue.
my bad.
Looking out for you.
In national and international news, the situation in the Middle East, at best, is nebulous. Iran said on Monday that any deal with Oman on shipping in the Strait of Hormuz would not lead to the waterway being fully reopened, and that the route would remain closed until the United States agreed to demands including lifting a naval blockade. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu rejecting the proposal by U.S.-backed mediators for disarming Hamas, hardening his position after earlier voicing misgivings at the suggestion that Israel reciprocate with phased pullouts from Gaza. He was responding to the so-called roadmap published July 30th by the Board of Peace, an international consortium tasked with implementing President Trump's post-war vision for the Palestinian territory. The president quickly lauded the roadmap as a historic agreement and a major milestone. There was no immediate comment from the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem on Netanyahu's comments. Hamas gave only a hedged consent to the roadmap, saying it would hand over heavy weapons to the proposed new Gaza administration and conditioning everything on Israeli withdrawals and the creation of a Palestinian state.
Why didn't he just say, we won?
Okay.
I mean, that's what he'd do anyway.
Right.
Just say, we won. It's over.
That's a pretty good idea.
In Ukraine...
And the people who think he's an actual functioning human being will believe it. And life will go on.
Everybody else, keep going.
Yeah.
In Ukraine, a Ukrainian drone attack has hit 600 miles deep inside Russia, according to local authorities. The strikes hit both industrial and civilian infrastructure. And by the way, I'll tell you right now, I got no shot at getting this city right. In the city of Nizhnomokamask.
Close
all
enough.
I'm going
That's
with.
good enough for
That's
me.
the way I've always referred to it.
That's about 680 miles from the Ukrainian border, and the Tanaco oil refinery also hit in the Tatarstan region, which is 497 miles east of Moscow. Ukraine's military confirmed the attack on the refinery, but hasn't commented on the reported strikes in the city that I cannot pronounce the name of. At least 13 people were killed in the attack, according to Russian authorities. It comes as Ukraine's Vladimir Zelensky says North Korea was preparing to deploy as many as 50,000 soldiers to help Russia's war effort. Zelensky said North Korea would benefit from experience in modern warfare, as well as getting licenses to produce more advanced Russian technology.
John, may I interrupt for a moment?
Certainly.
I've long advocated that these three books by Tom Robb Smith, Child 44, The Secret Speech, and Agent 22. And I'm rereading Child 44, Life in Russia in 1953. And it came out in 2008, so I hadn't read it in 18 years. Now, there's a number of reasons why it's more interesting this time. All of our geography has improved with Ukraine in the news. So much of what happens in Child 44 starts off in the Ukraine. So now it means far more to me than it did in 2008. And then, of course, the ideological shift this country is flirting with to a kind
Now, refresh my memory. Are they calling it Ukraine back then?
Yeah.
Oh, they are. Okay.
Yeah. Ukraine was just, it was like a suburb. I mean, it was its own,
Right. Still part of the Soviet
not
bloc,
a suburb, but it was an area that was
An
part of
extension.
Russia. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's all I had.
At least 20 people killed, dozens of buildings collapsing in cities across western Colombia after a powerful 7.4 magnitude earthquake hit the South American nation, trapping residents under debris, leaving more injured, and forcing people to evacuate their homes as far as the capital of Bogota. The epicenter in San Jose del Palmar, a community of about 4,800 people in the Choco region, about 250 miles west of Bogota, that according to the U.S. Geological Survey and Colombia's counterpart reporting. Local officials confirmed at least 18 people were killed in the city of Pereira, 2 in the city of Manizales. The quake left cities across the west of the country ravaged, residents picking through pieces of rubble. It follows 2 back-to-back 7.2 and 7.5 magnitude earthquakes in Venezuela in late June. Those earthquakes destroyed hundreds of buildings and killed more than 5,000 people. WK Kellogg says it's removing artificial colors from all its cereals by the end of this year. That change comes a year ahead of schedule. They had said last August they'd remove synthetic dyes from cereals by the end of 2027. But the company now says it's identified fruit and vegetable-based juices that will give cereals like Fruit Loops and Apple Jacks their distinctive colors. Battle Creek, Michigan-based company said it's also invested in equipment that will allow it to transition to natural colors. The company said it's also removing BHT, an artificial preservative, from the small number of cereals that still contain it.
Have you guys sampled the nacho Doritos that are uncolored?
I don't think I would.
No.
They're delicious. They taste like normal Doritos. They just don't look orange.
Orange or...
They look like corn chips.
Really?
Well, how do they make them nacho?
Hell if I know.
Nacho's not a color, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, what color is nacho?
You got that, muchacho? It
What
ain't
color is
no
nacho?
But Fruit Loops, I ate them all the time, and I don't have any problems.
Right.
A Roman-era shipwreck discovered off the coast of Sicily, Italy's culture minister announcing Saturday. The ship measures about 20 feet wide, 70 feet long, and was discovered alongside hundreds of well-preserved clay jars.
Huh.
The discovery came after a tip-off from a local fisherman who found what appeared to be a rock while free diving 3 miles off the coast of Mazzara del Veo. He dove down and discovered the ship before sharing the finding with local authorities. At a depth of about 150 feet, cultural heritage divers from Palermo Police confirmed the discovery of the ancient ship and jars, identifying them as the long cylindrical jars typically used to carry wine, olive oil, or grain. Italian authorities say they'll now safeguard and investigate the site to learn more about its history. The Mediterranean seabed, by the way, is believed to hold numerous still undiscovered ancient shipwrecks.
What about gold doubloons? Were they found?
No
If
golden
I was that
balloons.
guy, I would have searched that ship for
You know they're
months
somewhere.
before I revealed
in
it to the
a floorboard
to the authorities.
somewhere. Yeah.
And I don't think I'd be breaking the common surface savings and loan law.
Just sitting right there.
I mean, if I'm diving down there and I find it, I'm not
Yes.
calling up
I'm
the
taking the
Historical
risk.
Society.
Is 150 feet a deep dive? I have no idea.
For me, it is.
Are you going over to the Sibley Pawn Shop with this stuff and see what you can get for it?
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know
you
what
gotta
I'm
call
going to
Rick
do with
first.
it, but I'm going to say I got
Hey,
it.
Rick, are these legit?
Yeah, I got to call a buddy.
I got to call a guy.
This would not have been fun. A Porter Airlines flight in Canada canceled after a young child refused to sit down and buckle up.
Well, that's unacceptable on the part of the parents.
It forced the plane back to the terminal and delayed it past the airport's runway closure. The Toronto-based airline said Sunday the parent and crew repeatedly tried unsuccessfully to secure the child in the seat before returning the plane to the terminal in Victoria International Airport in British Columbia to remove the parent and the child.
Sit down and shut up, you little
What happened
brat.
to giving the kid a couple of ounces of codeine or something?
Whatever happened to the parent just saying, hey,
Knock it off. Sit down
I'm
and
strapping you in. Shut up.
I'm going to
Smack
come over
'em.
there and flick your ear, you little brat.
What the hell?
Porter said
I want to
removing
know more about the parent.
Yeah, the parents need to be publicly shamed too.
Porter
Now
said
I'm outraged.
Yeah, Kenny.
Porter said removing the parent and child and their baggage delayed the Toronto-bound flight on Thursday past the airport's 12:30 a.m. runway closure. That forced the remaining passengers to get off the plane.
See, reporting isn't what it used to be. This tells us nothing. What kind of moron was his parent?
Porter apologized to the other passengers who were rebooked on a flight, but of course, since the runway was closed, they had to wait until the following day.
I find that unacceptable.
And, boy, talk about low. This is low. A Titusville, Florida funeral home on edge after a vandal damaged 3 of its vehicles, including a hearse that was keyed and left with slashed tires. The vandalism was discovered early Thursday morning at the North Brevard Funeral Home when funeral home manager Amy Mendiola checked surveillance video. The discovery came just hours before the funeral home was scheduled to serve 3 families, services that all required transportation. Mendiola said, we're already calling around to funeral homes in our area to see if they had vehicles that they could lend us, because I think everyone was busy that day. The damaged vehicles have since been repaired, and Mendiola said the crime was costly, created immediate stress for staff trying to make sure families were still taken care of. She credited a fellow named Alex at the local Fire Tire store for stepping in quickly to help get the vehicles back on the road. She said he answered the phone in the first ring. He was here in 10 minutes, did it all by himself, and took care of all of it for us really, really quickly. Even with the repairs finished, Mendiola said she wishes whoever's responsible had handled the situation differently. She said, I can't think of who would do this. We didn't have anyone disgruntled, so I just kind of wish whatever it was, it would have been a phone call, maybe a conversation to make things right if somebody's upset. She said her bigger concern now is safety. She said police are reviewing surveillance images, asking anyone who recognizes the suspect or information to contact the Titusville police. Titusville police said should they find somebody about this, the case has the potential to be treated as a felony.
John, while we're on a break here, can you do some digging on the parent of that child?
I will see what I can find.
Yeah, because I think she should be put in the public stocks and ridiculed.
Well, both of them.
Both of them. Well, if the kid, you got to cut the. How old's the kid?
It didn't say.
See, the reporting is just terrible.
That
It
would
just-
be chief among them.
Yeah.
Who in the household is responsible for discipline?
Well, it sounds like there was no father involved in this flight. They only mention a mother and the kid.
All right.
So John's going to do some digging. And
I know
we'll-
in our house it was good cop, bad cop, and I was always the good cop.
Oh, in our house,
Always.
it was always, well, your father gets home. Yeah. We didn't care when he got home.
Nothing
He
happened
sat
because he
down
was
with the
awesome.
newspaper waiting for the news to get on. And
Let's go swimming. Come on. Let's go. All
Want
right,
to go
we'll be
water
right-
skiing, kiddos?
We'll be right back here then.
82, I was 17, my old man was 55. If you do the math between the two of us, that's 72 years alive. An eternity, so it seemed to me. How could anything live that long? Now I say my folks were only 84 the year that they passed on. For a little while it seems you got time to choose your dreams. Pretty soon you look around and you see 100 years ain't what it used to be. And my grandpa Roy, when he was a boy in 1904, he was taught by men who fought in the actual Civil War. And only 8 decades passed and my high school class put the tassels on the other side. Started on our way full of naivete on the great American ride. The months and years slide past, each more quickly than the last. Pretty soon you look around and you'll see 100 years ain't what it used to be. Oh, Johnny!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Johnny, Heidt. Oh, yeah.
He did the guitar face.
Ibuprofen's under buy again in my online shopping cart. Every week I learn of something else I should be doing for my heart. If I use the wrong pillow, I might have trouble getting out of bed. My hair grows in my ears and nose now more than on my head. As a kid, to me, ancient history was something like World War I. But I arrived closer to that time than this year as I sing this song. And I'm starting to find I can wrap my mind around life is brief and dear. I can hardly believe my baby girl's turned 26 this year. For a little while it seems you got time to choose your dreams. Pretty soon you look around and you'll see everybody 100 years ain't what it used to be. Before you know it, you're 63, making plans for Medicare A and B. You look around yourself and you see 100 years ain't what it used to be.
This guy wears many hats, just not indoors. Joe Souchere.
We have another incident of human people
Man?
losing sight of their relationship with nature. This seems to be the summer of the rioting buffalo. The bison are they're not tolerating the foolish people who get too close to
They're
them.
unsettled?
Yeah. Now we got a new one. This is a rampaging bison striking down a tourist in a Polish forest.
My people?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And this
They're not helping the stereotype, are they?
No, they're not. Because
Okay.
and it was even better than that, because every time this Polish fellow tried to stand up, the bison knocked him back down.
Well, you might want to just stay down there.
You got knocked the F out.
Stanislaus, you might just want to stay down.
I believe I told you earlier, John, this might have been in Oregon. No, it's in Poland.
You did tell
Yeah.
me Oregon.
The man was 20 feet away from the bison in Poland's Białowieża Forest last Monday when the ginormous animal.
Oh,
Actually, somebody wrote
bigger than
ginormous.
normal. Bigger than normal.
The author of this is Zoe Hussein.
Oh, okay.
She's in
She knows Poland, okay.
apparently.
Yeah.
So this big animal suddenly charged at this poor fellow and knocked him to the ground, according to local outlet TVP World. That's a Polish outfit.
Yeah, I wasn't even aware. But that's a fun Wheel of Fortune.
Footage posted to social media. I'll take
P as in Poland. It's been called twice, sir. Sorry, relatives, but that's
Who
just,
is Andre the Giant?
that's a completely
I don't
different
know.
game
I just
show.
want to know who he is.
That's not know he is.
Footage posted to social media then captured now it's a monster.
No.
The poor animal's getting the shorts.
It's grown. It was ginormous.
It
now
was
it's
a
monster.
ginormous, now it's a monster.
Yeah.
Footage posted to social media then captured the monster terrifyingly standing over the identified tourist as he lay on the ground. When the man attempts to stand again, the hulking wild animal.
The
blocked
hulking
these-
wild animal shrugs his shoulders and goes, are you really going to try to get
This
up again?
hulking monster, ginormous wild animal quickly swiped at him and shoved him to the ground once again. He just hits him with his head, knocks him down. Hey, you know what, pal?
Stanley, get down again.
Just stay down, all right? Nature photographer
Oh, I've been waiting for this moment. Go ahead, Joe. Say it.
Grays Gores.
Okay, if you
Rahiski.
say so. Let's spell
Well, you're
it for
the
Matthew.
Pole.
That's with the
guy's
9,
name
not with the
there,
Y.
with the G name.
G-R-Z-E.
Gregor's
T-R-Z.
Gregor's Rinsky.
Oh.
Rinsky.
Gregor's
You say
Rinsky.
very fast so they do not understand you. That would be Gregory in our language.
So Greg Ryan, let's call him.
Right, exactly. Yeah, right.
Nature photographer Greg Ryan, who recorded the harrowing encounter,
It's
shouted.
like the Somali gang member named Dave.
Yeah, right. How did that happen?
Right.
Shouted at the tourist not to move before using his car to separate him from the bison. I did not see that on the video, so maybe he drove his car out there and nudged the hulking, monstrous, ginormous animal away from this dummy that got too close to
Keeps
him.
getting up.
Yeah, he kept getting
Tough
up.
guy, though.
The outlet reported. Ryan slowly drove toward the animal with the car door ajar. See, he had his plan so this guy could get up quick and dive into the car.
Come on, Kashmir.
However,
Oh,
the tourist
Stanison.
might have been Polish because he appeared to be in shock and tried to outrun the bison.
Yeah.
He didn't.
never works.
The guy down on the ground didn't take advantage that Greg Ryan came along and tried to save his life.
He's got something to separate him
Yeah.
from the
Come on,
ginormous
get in. Oh, no, I'm
monster.
running.
Right. No, I got this.
I got this.
That's every one of my nightmares, that I'm being chased by something and I can't even get off the ground to run away.
Well, then you know what Greg Ryan did? he put the car in reverse and just backed up along with the guy as he was running.
Oh, to still separate.
Maybe in case he had a change of heart, and he would get inside the car until they were far enough away. He stayed with him. This story's not done.
No, Kenny, I think you're remembering nightmares when you were running away from program directors is what you were trying to get away.
Program director, monster, same thing.
Greg Ryan said, to his credit, we shouldn't blame the bison.
No, you can't.
And I'm not blaming the bison.
They're indifferent.
No. And this fellow's quite lucky because this particular bison was very calm. In fact, if you watch the video, the bison appears to be enjoying himself. This guy tries to get up and he goes,
cat and mouse kind of thing.
Yeah, he knocks him down again. Ryan's wife, Anita, this is Greg Ryan, the nature photographer.
Oh, yeah, Gregorski.
That's right.
Yes.
Ryan's wife, Anita, who also saw the takedown, said the tourist had a deep gash on his calf and was badly bruised and needed to be taken to the hospital. A bison is a wild animal. If a person gets too close, the animal may feel threatened, she said.
Okay.
This is the nature.
We know that,
yeah.
Maybe the word's not out in Poland.
The famed forest. This is a famous forest in Poland.
Oh, this is people go there to picnic and hide from bears.
It's located on Poland's border with Belarus, and it is a refuge for roughly, 1,176 free-range European bison. See, that's why it was calm. It's a European bison.
Oh,
it had some manners, it had some etiquette.
Very casual.
And so when this tourist got in the way,
he's like,
he didn't. This European bison didn't stomp on him.
It's like, I'm on break.
He did this to him. Do
you think the European do the European bison talk smack about the American bison?
Yes, they don't like each other.
Only at the cafes.
So then we learned in July, Grandpa Carl Orsa Isom McDaniel was tossed 8 feet in the air by a bison in a viral attack at Yellowstone National Park. Now, in that one, I think Gramps was minding his own business in a picnic area.
Yep.
And it was the buffalo that was the bison that entered where the bison.
Yeah, but Grandpa gave it the stink eye.
Yeah,
you don't
did.
do that.
Yeah,
don't
you got to
give it
look
the stink
away.
eye.
You got to be humble pie there.
Yeah.
Park goers are urged to keep their distance to avoid being attacked by the powerful and dangerous animals that can weigh up to a ton. Now, it's a Polish forest. They obviously have guards there.
Rangers and things?
Rangers.
Yeah.
I would like your cartoon bubble of the Polish ranger at the guard, because I have one.
Well, I'm seeing Bermuda shorts.
Oh my God, so am I.
I'm seeing almost like a Boy Scout, but he may have a
the headgear. What's the headgear?
See, this is where we're going to.
It's like a derby hat with maybe a red feather.
He's in my
and he looks
head.
like he's just came back from.
No, it's the hat like a formal hat, but it's green felt.
Yeah, it's a felt hat, and he's got a feather in it because every Polish male, including Uncle Beanie, which is my reference, always wore a hat and it had a little feather in it. And he's, I'm trying to think he's got binoculars. He's got binoculars around his shoulder. What else you got?
Vest.
Clipboard.
Oh, a vest. Yes, vest with some accomplishment medals.
Yep.
Not a whole bunch, but he's pretty humble. Pulls are
Does he
humble.
have some sort of badge, maybe, or a patch?
Yeah, he's
that
got
identifies
the name tag. It's Krajowski or whatever it is. You can't read it anyway, but
I have a question for you. This might be.
Footwear is it's a boot that comes up about mid shin. It's laced. What else do you see now?
Kind of a hiking
worn
boot.
out.
Oh, worn out. Okay, yeah, I can see
where
it.
the steel is wearing through on the toe.
It's very worn out because he's very active trying to get away from the ginormous, monstrous,
hulking,
bison.
wild, strong animal.
Yes.
And of course, he had no idea this was taking place because it was in a different part of the forest.
Plus, he was on lunch.
He had a break.
What was he eating for lunch?
Don't tell me. Bratwurst.
Bratwurst.
That's something
I
with
was seeing
sauerkraut.
Pierogies. Pierogies. He had homemade pierogies that Mom made night before.
What kind of lunchbox?
Oh, he's got the silver.
Round top.
It opens like this.
Yes,
And he's got
it
the
looks like a silo.
thermos of coffee.
Yeah.
Yes, that he has to unscrew. And, he'll take a sip and he'll kind of look around just to see if everything's okay. And a lot of Poles smoke. He might have a post-lunch
And he'll
cigarette.
set it down.
That's
He'll set it
great.
down
Yes.
because a new customer has just entered the area.
And it's not a comfortable sight. He's sitting on a rock wall, so it's not really a place to sit. He just found a place to sit and enjoy his lunch. My people are just wonderful.
Matthew, I have a sensitive question about your people.
Yeah.
My uncle, he's so awesome. He delighted in telling Polak jokes.
Yes.
Is Polak a bad word?
Not to us.
Polak is a term that has been changed to be derogatory, but it was not meant as a derogatory term initially.
He put his own twist on it, and he would say Polak.
Oh, Polak instead.
Yeah.
Polak has been changed from non-Polish people to say it's derogatory to say that. It's not it was not invented as a derogatory term.
And all the Polaks in Uncle Al's stories were dimwits, and they always did really dumb stuff.
That's the point of the Polish story.
And you know what? They all grew their own vegetables. Rutabagas.
Yeah, the yucky vegetables that we don't
beets,
eat. Right.
Beets, so they can make beet soup from the Depression.
Kohlrabi.
Kohlrabi, yes.
Oh, I love kohlrabi.
Oh, my God.
In the third paragraph, the second paragraph, pronounce the forest. It's the Polish famous forest.
Białowieża.
How
It's
your voice that does something
Białowieża.
different.
Why did your voice change, I wonder?
This is because I get into character. Where is Grigorsky? I know
Russian to me.
St. Kazimierz in Winona is now closed.
Yeah.
Father Petrowski. Oh, yeah. They were
Quite
all-
a Polish population in Minnesota. Not as much as Detroit. but
Winona, La Crosse, even though it's across the border.
How about the east side of St.
Milwaukee, the east side. Yep, there's
Well,
Poles everywhere.
what about that Polish radio station that plays all the polka?
Polka
Right,
Polka
yeah.
10
I
10.
don't want her. You can have her. She's too fat for me.
Does that still exist?
That polka song?
Yeah.
The radio station.
No.
Oh,
the
that
station.
I don't know.
The station.
I have fond memories.
K-check.
I have
K-C-H-K.
Fond memories of delivering my Saturday morning paper route with my dad driving the station wagon. He spotted papers because it was such a big, and he would have the polka running at about 6:30 in the morning. I'm sure
Aren't
the
they out
neighbors
of New
loved it.
Prague?
I don't know that.
K-check?
I don't know. I
One of the
haven't listened.
greatest radio stations in all of the United States. A wonderful station.
Polka
I have a
was great.
hat from them.
I was the band at our wedding was ordered not to play any polka songs at all.
What?
And as
Boy,
soon
there was
as-
an effort made to just to sanitize that wedding.
But you know what they
They
did?
wouldn't let you loose.
They overrode it and did the chicken dance and polka, and my relatives flocked to the dance floor.
Of course.
So they
Haven't you seen like Funtime Polka on TV and all
yes.
those shows?
Yeah,
oh
well,
my
all the
God,
old
they're
people
wonderful.
come and that's wonderful. Yeah, that's on that's on community
TV. Yeah.
Only because they come
Joe.
to us.
I think Joe's missed it.
Joe.
He hasn't watched it.
Well, John,
Joe?
yeah, we'll go back to the plane in
I have the plane information.
Vancouver.
And I had looked at a couple stories this morning, which showed me absolutely nothing. So I saw about 15 different stories just now, and the information at best on this is nebulous. That's all I can tell you.
Okay.
That's 7.
Yeah, thanks. There were 2 parents on the plane, not just one.
Yep.
2 parents, that according to most of the stories. The child had to be over 2 because he had his own seat.
Okay.
Apparently, you get a child seat if you're under 2. Maybe Rook would know more about that. I don't know. But so he was over 2, and according to only one report that I could find from the Times of India, the parents told the crew, quote, it was his individual right to not wear a seatbelt, meaning the child.
That's what I feared we would learn. The parents were idiots.
Yeah.
Those parents should never fly again.
They
Ever.
should be banned from airline travel.
Yep. Take the bus or the boat. You're done.
And he was referred to in various stories as a tyke, a toddler, a tot, and a child.
What about
Okay.
a sumbitch?
How about this? So those parents then apparently will just drive around in a car with the kid unbuckled.
That's a good point.
Well, these
don't know.
parents are not, they're not fully developed adults.
That was reported, as I said, though, only in one paper. So
Yeah.
I'll bet I read 15 stories on it. So,
Boy, these young reporters are not curious. They're just not curious.
well, the two questions
Why aren't they?
we asked are the ones that should have been answered first.
God almighty.
Why aren't they? What are they teaching at
They're not.
journalism
They're
school?
not. It's the failed academy.
They did say the airline would not supply an age, but I'm sure you could find it if you tried hard enough. I would think, if you're a reporter.
His
Wow, that's
right
really big.
not to wear
No,
a
it's not.
seatbelt.
It's
no,
not,
it
you
isn't.
stupid kid.
No, it isn't.
We want
You
to
bought
keep
the
you alive.
airline ticket. You have to follow the airline's rules.
Yeah.
What's your problem?
You haven't seen Larry David in Life Pursuit of Happiness, have you?
Yeah, I have.
Have you seen the Orville Wright
I haven't
scene?
seen that one.
He sits down with the Wright brothers, and he gets the middle seat, and Larry's upset that, I hate the middle seat. I don't want the middle seat. And it's Jack Ham and somebody else. And then he's holding his briefcase, and they said, no, you have to put the seat case under your seat. And he's like, why? This is my briefcase for safety. And so he complains and he puts it, I feel so safe now. I'm so safe in this plane right here. It is phenomenally hilarious.
I've seen him do
I haven't. I got to watch the whole episode.
Lincoln. And,
I think it might get
not-
old after a while,
yeah.
but I that one was really. I
Only-
feel so safe right now.
only because they come. Was this for the inaugural flight of the Wright brothers?
They're ready to pedal through to get going, and there's 3 seats, and I hate the middle seat, and there has been no middle seat
You
yet.
said that.
Sorry,
Only because they come
I'm sorry,
to
I'm
us.
Polish.
Yes, you belong in that
You
forest.
Polak.
Only because they come to us all the way from Marloth Park in Mpumalanga, South Africa, from the traveling Lymans at worldwidewaftage.com. It was on this day in Minnesota history.
August 10th.
Well, it was on this day in 1853, the Chicago Landerveen, or Land Society, which eventually established the town of New Ulm, was formed by a group of German immigrants. But here's the best part. At first, lawyers and preachers were banned from membership.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what they...
Why preachers? I wonder. Lawyers, I understand.
Preachers, not creatures.
Oh, preachers. Why preachers?
I don't know. On this day,
August 10th.
well, on this day in 1887, the first edition of the Prison Mirror, the newspaper of the state penitentiary, was published. It inspired the creation of similar publications at other state institutions. On this day,
August 10th.
in 1909, mail carrier John Beargrease died. Born in 1858, the son of an Ojibwe leader and a white woman, Beargrease grew up in Beaver Bay and delivered mail along the north shore of Lake Superior from 1887 to 1904, his route being 2 harbors to Grand Marais. On open water, the trip took him 3 days by rowboat, and in the winter, he used a dog sled.
And then a guy like you, sitting next to his mailbox, looking at his watch, wondering how the hell what took him so long to get your utility bill here?
That was John Beargrease. Don't we name a sled dog race after him?
Yeah, and it's on a wonderful snowmobile trail that runs from Duluth up to Grand Marais.
On this day in sports disappointment history,
Who'd we lose to on August 10th, Joe?
Yeah, who did we lose to?
on this day in 1971, Harmon Killebrew, in a 4-3 loss to Baltimore, hit home runs number 500 and 501. Isn't that amazing?
A twofer.
And that was it for sports disappointment history today. Pat, are you here? I am here. All right, Pat's here. We're going to check out now and get ready for Monday Night Sports Talk.
Let's go.
But thank you, GLers.
Quick question for you garage logicians. Have you signed up for the town council yet? I don't know what you're waiting for. It's super easy. Go to garagelogic.com, sign up, and you can be privy to pre-show, during the breaks, and post-show interaction with the staff, whether you want to or not. It's kind of fun. It's not going to make your life any better, but it's very entertaining. Also, if you'd like to subscribe for free on YouTube, you can watch us in action, see what Kenny wears each and every day, and whether or not that beard is perfectly groomed, which it normally is.
Sexy.
Check it all out. It is very sexy.
Yeah.
It's all at YouTube. Sign up. And don't forget, we got a little preview of the fair at garagelogic.com. Plus, you can learn what our busy schedule is at the Minnesota Great Get-Together.